Alright guys, this is me in editing, I guess, form. But I'm just gonna, go over like what I kinda went through for the past bit of while. So let's just get started and get right into it. I was in a mental hospital, and that means I was in a hospital that was like I don't know how you exactly explain it, but it was not that fun of a place. And it's not honestly a place I wish upon anyone else, because that was honestly traumatizing. But basically, I'm gonna say some shit that is kind of, some might not find good, some might find like a little disturbing, but if you guys, don't want to hear this shit, click off the video. But yeah, it's just my story I'm gonna tell. And so I'll start off with, I am 15 years old. Alright, I'm 15. I don't think that's gonna affect me in any way. I'm not really scared some fucking old man's gonna come up to me and try to rob my shit. I will put up hands, buddy. But yeah, I'm 15 years old, and I'm doing school just like any other 15-year-old. I also have a heavy addiction for weed, cannabis use, shit like that. The devil's lettuce, Mary Jane. I'm very influenced in that shit. So basically, I was having some not so nice thoughts, and unlike some people, I actually told my family about it, and I told, my beloved mother about it. That got me a hospital while I was walking down the side of the road that picked me up and brought me to the fucking hospital. As an ambulance picked me up. I know, that sounds crazy as fuck. So I'm just sitting in that ambulance like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, what? Alright, I'm geeked out of my fucking mind, alright? I'm fried beyond belief. My grandma doesn't know I'm fried beyond belief because I live with my grandma. So I'm on my way to the hospital for a reason I don't even know about yet. And I get there, and it is hell. It is hell. So basically what happens is I have to be in there for 3 days, to the minimum of 3 days, 72 hours. I was in that place for 4 days, and it was honestly the most hellish 4 days of my entire life. Basically, it was like a nightmare that I had to live 4 days. I got there on like a Friday night at like 12 at night. It was just terrifying, and I don't know where I am. I don't even know what the fuck's going on. So I'm in this little ass room with one singular hospital fucking bed. That shit looks creepy as fuck, by the way. That shit is actually like ridiculously creepy. So, and then this one nurse girl, she talks to me and shit. She's like, you gotta be here, you gotta give me your phone and shit, and basically you gotta give me your freedom, you can't leave. I'm like, shit, dog, I'm fucked. So I hand over my shit, and I just came down from my phenomenal high that I was having earlier. So I basically explained my whole life story to her about my fucking shit with my parents when I was younger, stuff like that. I explained the whole life story to her, and she's for some reason bawling her eyes out. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, I didn't know it was that deep, but whatever. I'm in this room. I'm like, well, I guess I'm asleep then, because there's nothing to fucking do. I do that. I fall asleep, and then I wake up, and the fucking bed was so ass, bro. The pillow deflated when I fucking put my head on it. It literally deflated. It was weird as fuck. So the next morning, I'm fucking sitting there, and another nurse comes in, because they don't have the same nurses. So there's like night nurses and like daytime nurses. They also switch through, because it was a weekend now, so they switch through weekends and like weekdays and shit. So there was a different nurse that came in, and she's like, how are you feeling? How's your mood and shit? And I'm like, I'm in a fucking mental hospital. Like, what the fuck do you mean? I know that sounds mean, but just wait. One of the nurses becomes a fucking living hell. She was a bitch, bro. I cannot stress this that much, but so she comes in, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not feeling too great. I'm in a mental hospital. Yeah. And she's like, yeah, I understand. If you're having hallucinations and shit, then just tell me, because I'm known for that. I have smoked so much, za in my lifetime that I've gotten hallucinations and I've had psychosis of, like, shit. I don't usually like to talk about it, but yeah, I've seen shit, and that just shit was not there, alright? So, basically, she's asking me, are you seeing shit? And I'm like, nah, I'm just fucking terrorized right now. I'm terrified out of my fucking mind. And that's that. So I fucking eat this shitty ass breakfast they have, like, prepared, I guess, out of their fucking asses. So I eat that shit, L-ass fucking hospital food, but whatever. And we do some dumbass shit throughout the day. It's kind of dumb. There was this 2 other girls. One of them was like a little girl. She looked like 10. Her name I can't really say, but I knew all the people's names. Alright. And I knew her too, barely. She was alright, but yeah, she looked like a little kid. And yeah, so that's just about her. And then there was this other girl. She was she was alright at first, and then she became a bitch, but whatever, it was fine. And then basically there was this third girl, and that was another story. Truth be told, we started dating after I got out of the hospital. I'll just keep it at that. But so yeah, basically it was hell, and I got out mentally scarred, and I just wanted to say that. So the 4 days I was there are probably the worst days of my entire life, but I honestly want to thank my parents, because they did the right thing. And if anyone is going through fucking weird ass shit, then just help a brother out, dog. Like, it's just chill like that. Just help someone out. I was tripping over that shit. You think that shit does not feel good. So this is goofball out, and I'll be seeing y'all later. But yeah, that was my story. That was my life story, dog.